Most men wake up and they destroy their testosterone levels before 9 a.m. and they don't even realize it. The phone scrolling, the caffeine on an empty stomach, the skipping of sunlight, the skipping of certain supplements, no movement, all of these errors start to add up and they start to compound. They start to stack. So it's no wonder the guy's obviously got no morning wood, no libido, he feels flat, isn't gaining muscle very easily, doesn't have decent glycogen, decently full looking muscles 24/7, or at least most of the time. If you want 800 to 1200 testosterone naturally, it starts with what you do every single day. It starts with what you do first thing in the morning, especially in the first 60 minutes or so. When I was 19, my testosterone levels were 400 nanograms per deciliter. I got tested because my what wasn't working. I had brain fog, anxiety attacks. My morning routine was a mess. It's just chaos. Whereas now I'm 30, so I'm a lot older. A lot of guys start declining at 30, or they have it in their heads they're going to start declining. Sometimes they do genuinely decline. I wake up clear-headed. My physique's a lot better. I'm not having these panic attacks. I can't remember the last time that was. And morning wood every day kind of goes without saying. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can have a similar sort of morning routine that works for you. If you want to get to the 800 plus mark that I always talk about, this is the ideal range for men, regardless of age. So this is from the moment you wake up, what you eat, what you drink, what you do, what you supplement with, and what to avoid doing. This is a huge part of it, because these little mistakes, they start adding up and they can sabotage your hormones, testosterone and cortisol and a few others for the rest of the day if you're not careful. And when every single day is like that, of course you're not going to be high testosterone. So you got to get the first 60 minutes right. Okay, so part one of this high testosterone morning routine, this is the most important thing and it comes first. You've got to do this. If you underestimate this, your sleep's going to suffer. Sleep is probably one of the biggest testosterone fundamentals there is. Total sleep, REM sleep, the whole shebang. Make sure you're getting either sunlight, or if you're in Scandinavia or rainy England, red light therapy. Some sort of light into your eyes, which is the key. And that is going to set the time on various hormones, cortisol, adrenaline, adenosine, a bunch of different things that are going to affect your sleep. Melatonin being the biggest one. You've got to have some sort of natural light. Don't be scrolling on the phone like most people do. So the morning sunlight being king, red light therapy being a good second backup option. This is huge for sleep, which is the most anabolic thing you can really be doing apart from arguably lifting and things like that. But also it's huge for keeping your chronic cortisol levels lower. Because again, you don't just want to do this one morning. You do it every single morning. When you do it every morning, the benefits start stacking up. And if you don't do it, the problems start stacking up. So these habits really are sort of make or break, and they give you the foundation. The second step is some sort of physical activity. So if you go to the gym in the mornings, of course, that will tick this off. If you don't go to the gym, or it's let's say it is a training day, but you train much later on, just doing some push-ups, just do 100 push-ups for me. If you're a brand new beginner and you need to use your knees, fine. Do knee push-ups, do like 50 knee push-ups or something. Just get the heart going, the blood flow, and your brain will work better, your body will work better. And there is a small testosterone release there. Obviously, leg training is where the real testosterone is. I've spoken about that on other videos. Some sort of movement. Also, guys, make sure if you are a successful Western guy looking to take his testosterone very seriously to the 800 to 1200 range, and you're looking to get blood work done properly and have my help one-on-one, check out the VIP waitlist below. All the coaching details are going to be announced very, very soon. November the 3rd, there's 5 slots opening up. If you click the link below, you could have one of them. So check it out. I'll see you inside the WhatsApp group. The third step in this morning routine is now where you consume something that's going to be good for the gut. If your gut is a mess, you're 10 times more likely to be deficient in various nutrients. Um, if your gut is strong, you're going to absorb the nutrients better. You're going to put them to use better. You're also probably just going to feel better in general. Your brain will work better. All various different hormones seem to work better when your gut is in order. You could have apple cider vinegar if you're quite acidic, or you have gout in your family history, or uric acid issues. That works very, very well. Apple cider vinegar is brilliant. For everyone else, it could be raw milk, could be kefir, something that's going to be more of a probiotic. Certainly not cereals, not something that's high in gluten. Certainly not some really high carb thing that's gonna send you to sleep within the next hour. That's so I used to do that when I was 19 and a teenager, and I was falling asleep in every lesson, like, it's no wonder. Yeah, definitely don't do that. So consuming something that's really good for your gut, again, this is before supplements. This is before anything weird or any pills or whatever. Your gut needs to after it's been fasted overnight, you need to give it a good start to the day. Number 4, eggs or some variation of. Now, I've done some content recently on Tim's breakfasts, the two that we alternated in between, but eggs are the foundation for any truly high testosterone breakfast. They're just a ridiculously good food for cholesterol and all the vitamins and minerals. I'm not going to get into all the detail there. Um, for some reason, and the vast majority of humanity seems to agree with me on this. Not everyone, most people do though. Boiled eggs seem to be more satiating for some reason than scrambled eggs, or fried eggs. Don't know why, but if you're on a diet, if you're in a calorie deficit, you want to lose body fat and stay satiated and stay full and not be hungry all the time, kind of an issue on a diet. Boiled eggs for the win. So definitely get the eggs in. If you're in a calorie deficit, I suggest boiled eggs. Number 5, black coffee. For several reasons, black coffee in and of itself has been shown to have a slight improvement, increase in testosterone levels. I say black coffee specifically because it removes all the things that can ruin it. So certain types of milk, sweetener, sugar, um, certainly no pre-workouts because that overdoes the caffeine and will fry your adrenals over time. 1 or 2 cups of black coffee isn't gonna fry your adrenals, and it's also good for productivity, especially if you've already had some food as well. You've already had the nutrients, you've already got some blood flow going, and then some black coffee. You're gonna be set for the day. Like your testosterone levels are gonna be going in one direction, and you're not gonna, like, peak too soon and then have that caffeine crash that you have when you have 400 milligrams or something ridiculous. So, black coffee and then get to work basically shortly after that. And then number 6, the last thing to sort of do or consume before you crack on with whatever it is you're doing, testosterone herbal stack or some sort of stack that makes sense for you. And again, you don't want this on an empty stomach. This will almost always start causing you digestive issues or acidity issues over time. Sorry, the coffee would be more the acidity stuff. The supplements would be more sort of digest, like your stomach just doesn't feel right, and then you don't absorb things properly later on in the day. So always get the kefir or the raw milk in first, then the eggs. But the herbal stack depends on your blood work. There's reason 942, I keep telling people to get blood work done. Full blood work, everything, hormones, liver, kidneys, whole shebang, vitamins and minerals. So I've seen blood work with guys who are deficient in B6, selenium, manganese. This is an opportunity to rapidly correct those things, which will make a big difference for you if relevant to you. Then you've got minerals like zinc and copper. I just think if you're eating organ meats, like I've suggested in the video that went kind of viral, you don't need to supplement with any of this stuff. You're not going to have imbalances. You're not going to mess things up if you have beef liver once or twice a week. Oysters, ridiculously good sources of zinc and selenium and copper. Mussels, very good. Edge, which we've already mentioned, are good for other things. And so if yeah, I'm not going to go off on a tangent. Herbal stacks, though, this is where things like Tonka Ali could come in the morning, so that your brain's not too wired in the evening. Ashwagandha would be an evening thing. You got maca, you got boron, you've got different options that some will make sense based on your blood work, some will make more sense based on your preferences. Obviously, if ashwagandha doesn't sit right with you, then obviously don't take it. But yeah, that's the seven step morning routine that I followed and continue to follow and have done for a very, very long time. It starts with number one, guys. You've got to get the light thing. You can't be a hermit in the morning, sat in the dark with only blue light getting into your eyes. It's really not good for your circadian rhythm and for your sleep. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about the diet side of things, where I go into a lot more detail on the ultimate testosterone food, check it out there. I think you'll find that video very, very useful. And it's coming up to 100K views now, so I think everyone's found it useful so far. And enjoy it. Leave a comment, subscribe.